Hey girlies, it's Tammy. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I really wanted to play with the Beauty Bay Book of Magic palette again. I've actually been dreaming about this palette ever since I used it, just because I don't feel like I got to play with enough colors. But I think I'm gonna do two different looks because I really want to play with these colors. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do that. But I thought I would make it a full face tutorial while I'm playing with it. So let's start with foundation. Actually, I haven't primed yet, so I'm gonna go in with this one. I haven't tried this before. Too Faced Plump and Prime Face Plumping Primer Serum. So I'm assuming it's like a hydrating serum skincare type of product, which I don't really go for in a primer, but lately my skin has been feeling really dehydrated, so I think I'm just going to use this today. Plus I'm using a matte foundation, so this should balance out my skin nicely. That feels really nice. It does feel like a moisturizer slash moisturizer slash serum. You know when it's really early in the morning, I can't get my words out. So today I'm going to use my NARS, my favorite NARS foundation. This is the Soft Matte Complete Foundation in Caracas Medium Deep 3.3. I never pronounce my threes. I always say free, you know. I might end up mixing this with a little bit of what's it called? Cadiz Medium Deep 3, just to kind of balance out the warm tone. Ideally, I need Macao's undertone, but in a lighter shade. Macao by itself is too dark, but I love the undertone of it. It has like a olivey undertone. But yeah, mixing these two works pretty well for me. I just love the coverage and the finish of this foundation. It's definitely my favorite NARS one. If you have oily skin, this is the one for you. I don't know why, but my neighbor's kids have been home for the whole week, and it's like, I think their bedroom is literally behind this wall because I can hear them screaming every second. And I'm just thinking, why are your kids not at school? But hey, that's not my problem. It's not my business. I don't know why the sun is starting to come out. Don't you dare ruin my filming lighting. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the Beauty Bay palette. I really wanna play with like these colors here. So this teal, this dark blue, this gorgeous shade here. And then I think on the other side, I'll play with the purples. So first I'm gonna start with the deep dark blue down here called Cursed, and I'm gonna put that on my outer V. This palette was on sale during the Black Friday sale for like £10, I think. So it was like £5 off, but I think it's totally worth the £15 full price anyway. But yeah, I'm just gonna stamp that onto my outer V and a little bit through the crease. Can you see the sun? Go away, don't do this to me. I like when it's behind the clouds because then it's bright, but it's not directly in my face. That shade's so pigmented. So I'm gonna go into Bewitched, which is this gorgeous, I've been dreaming about this color, I swear. It's called Bewitched, I said that. Yeah, it's like a gorgeous teal turquoise. And I'm gonna use this on the edge of the blue, but also into the crease. And then I'm going to take a tiny dab of Wish, which is the lighter teal, and use that right up on the edge by the brow bone. And then I'm going to go back and forth between the three shades and blend and build. So going back in with the first deep color, they blend and diffuse into each other so well. I'm going to take the NYX glitter glue, just a little bit to prime for the shimmer. I've been doing this for my shimmers lately. I just prefer the intensity that I get when I use this. Gonna take the shade Spell, which is this teal turquoise shimmer. And this I'm gonna put in the center. This is reminding me of the Juvia's Place look that I did. Is this the same look? I think it is. But rather than pink at the bottom, I'm thinking to do a purple lower lash line. And then on the purple side, I'll do a teal lower lash line so it all kind of ties together. That is such a beautiful shimmer. And no fallout because I used that primer. I'm going to take Wish. I don't know if this is going to work out, but I'm going to take this on the inner corner and just use a matte as my inner corner shade. Yeah, I think that looks cute. Okay, so I'm gonna move onto this side. I'm gonna prime. So I'm gonna start with the dark purple, which is called Voodoo. And this is going onto the outer. Ooh, look at that pigment. That was literally one dip and it's done my whole outer V. And I just like to tap over the edges so it gets like a soft edge. So when I go in with my next shade, it's easy to blend. Gonna go in with another layer on that outer edge. Then taking the purple next to it, which is called Sorcery, this one here. And this I'm gonna put into the crease and on the edge of the dark purple. And then I'm also gonna go in with that pastel purple up here. What's this called? Enchanted. And put a little bit of that right up by the brow bone. The pastel ones are a little bit chalky, but they're still like blendable, but they are a little bit powdery. But I don't know if that's just because of the color. Now I'm gonna go back in with each shade and intensify the blend. Okay, perfect. That will look better once I've cleaned up the edge, of course, but I'm gonna go into the shade Charmed, which is this purple here. But first, taking a little bit of the NYX Glitter Glue. Ooh, such a beautiful purple. I haven't felt such a pull to a palette in a while like I have with this one. Like every day that I have to do my makeup, I'm like, oh, I wish I had time to use the Beauty Bay palette. I don't even have time to use it today, but I made time. I had something else on my schedule to film today, but I was like, nope, I want to play with this. This is the problem with new stuff coming out all the time. It's like I always have to do, well, I don't have to, but I feel like you guys do like seeing me test out the latest things. But some people did buy this palette on my recommendation, so I'm guessing you want to see more looks with it. I'm hoping you want to see more looks with it because I'm doing it anyway. Just going back in with a little bit of Sorcery to just intensify that crease above the shimmer. And then on the inner corner, I'm gonna go into Enchanted, which is that light lilac pastel. And I'm gonna press this on the inner corner. Who else loves sometimes the way a matte inner corner looks? I love these. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my face before we move on to the lower lash line. But first I'm gonna clean up the edges so that it doesn't mix into my concealer. So for concealer today, I want to use my Pat McGrath concealer in the shade M17. I picked this up recently during her Black Friday sale because I usually use M18, but I just thought it wasn't giving me enough of a highlight underneath my eyes. Just a little bit brighter, not too crazy, but it's gonna add a nice lift under my eyes, I'm hoping. And I'm gonna blend that in with a sponge. I haven't used a sponge in guys, if it's not the birds, it's the kids. I'm also just taking a little bit of Huda Beauty Tantour in medium. And then I'm gonna set my face with the I Heart Revolution Chocolate Banana Powder, which I haven't used in a while. Oh, I always get asked what brush this is. By Blank Canvas Cosmetics in F15. The perfect size to just set under your eyes. Gonna take my Charlotte Tilbury powder for the rest of my face. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the lower lash line. I've pulled out my Makeup Obsession X Tiffany pencils. I'm gonna do purple on this lower lash line and blue on this side. So let's start with purple here. I need a mirror. And this purple actually matches this purple perfectly. It's like that lilac-y type of purple. And then I'm gonna top that with Sorcery, which is this purple here. And top up that inner corner shade a little bit more now that I've done my concealer. I love that look so much. Okay, so now we're gonna do the other side with the blue pencil. This is not gonna match because this is more like teal blue green, whereas this is like blue blue. So I'm gonna dip into Bewitched. And that is the eye look, guys. So I think I'm gonna quickly throw some lashes on. Actually, let me finish up my face before I do that. So I'm gonna take my Paradise Glow palette, Revolution X Tammi, and I'm gonna take the bronzer in here. Just a small dab, because of course I did already go in with the Huda Beauty. So this is just to kind of set that in place and intensify it a little bit. And then for highlighter, I'm gonna go in with the Collidos Space Age Prophecy highlighter, which is that kind of duochrome, multi-chrome highlight. It shifts green and orange, but I just love the warm sunset orange reflection that it has. I don't know if it'll go with this look actually. Maybe I should try something else. They did send me, hold on, they sent me this whole big thing of highlighters. Like, I'm sure there's a shade in here that will go better with my look than that one. Like, look at all of these shades. This one's called Skywalker. I feel like it's gonna be a green. Do they have a blue? I need to open all of these up, but it's gonna take me forever. Yeah, Skywalker's like a gorgeous icy blue color. I don't know if you guys are gonna see that. I don't know if it'll suit my skin tone, but I feel like lightly buffed into the skin, that could be cute. Oh, it's like a purpley blue. Can you guys see that? I might use this. I don't know if it's going to be too icy, but I'll put it to the side. And then there's this one called Comet Catcher. Oh, look at that color. That's a gorgeous pinky purple. Let's try Skywalker, and then if it doesn't work for my skin tone, we'll try the other one. I don't think I've ever worn a blue highlight. First time for everything. Oh my gosh. Oh, I mean, it doesn't have a crazy cast. I'm not mad at it though. For this look, I definitely feel like it goes. Maybe I should top it with this one, Comet Crusher, maybe warm it up a little bit. Ooh. That pinky purple is gorgeous. If you're not into crazy colored highlighters, you probably won't like these, but I feel like they're fun. It's not what I'm used to, but I definitely think it's a little bit of fun. So for lips, I'm gonna take the Morphe lip liner in Trendsetter. And I've pulled out this Doll Beauty lipstick in the shade Dolled Out. I have no idea if I'm gonna like it, but we're gonna try it. I was thinking pinky cool tone would go with this look because blue and purple go really well with like cool tone colors, because they are cool tone colors. Bit bright for my liking. And then on top, I'm gonna take a little bit of NYX Butter Gloss in Madeline. Okay, so I quickly put on some lashes and this is the finished look, guys. What do you think? Honestly, I feel like I've scratched an itch that I've had for a few weeks. I feel so good about this video because I've really wanted to play with this and now I just feel like satisfied, you know what I mean? I've scratched my makeup itch and I'm really, really happy. I love this palette so much. The color story is beautiful. If you love colors but you want like gradient done well, you get darks, you get mid-tones, you get pastels, you get everything. In terms of blues and purples anyway, you definitely get variety in here. The neutrals I could have done without, but I guess they're in there if you do want to ever do a neutral look with this palette. But yeah, I'm so in love with this look. But yeah, this palette is 100% worth the £15. I know this isn't a review, it was like a playtime, but if you were wondering, if you've been looking at it, if you managed to grab it on sale, lucky you. But yeah, I actually picked up the Sunset Horizons palette from Beauty Bay as well because it was on sale for like £7.50, and to be honest, I wasn't really in love with the color scheme. I feel like I have those, the blues that are in that palette are in here, and then the warm tone orangey yellows and stuff, I have that in my collection. But £7.50, I had to get it. So that will be coming very soon and I will do a video on it. But definitely out of the two, this is definitely my color story. This is just, I still want to play more with it. I still feel like there's more that I can do, but for now, I'm happy. Also, definitely check out the Collidos highlighters. They are absolutely beautiful, really nice reflection, really interesting different colors that I don't have. And I love that they have like gorgeous icy but still colorful colors, but there's no cast on my skin tone, like hallelujah. But yeah, that is it for today's video, guys. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. I also want to play with the Juvia's Place Wahala 2 palette a bit more, so maybe I'll do a two-tone look with that palette as well. But yeah, I'll catch you in my next one. Take care. Bye.